Dear viewers of this channel, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Welcome to this program. This is Biafra Breaking News Media. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscription button to support your boy. In this platform, I bring the news to you how we tap in the implications and imperatives with regards to politics, security, economy, education, social and cultural perspectives, as it concerns all of us globally, in Nigeria as a country, and South and Eastern region in particular. This topic with regard to the statement made by Governor Zulu of Borno State. You can refer to him as Professor Zulu as well, because he's a professor. According to him, he said, among Boko Haram, we have Christians. This is a very sensitive statement. And I wonder why the politicians in Nigeria are so insensitive to always capitalize everything they do on religious implications. Now, there are a few points I would like us to take cognizance of. You know, when Boko Haram started, up to date, Christians have been their victims. Not until when some of them, who can no longer tolerate it in Kaduna, is it Kaduna or Borno South, wherever, and they just continue to do everything possible within their reach to defend themselves. As a lot of people, we all know countless numbers of internally displaced persons constituted all around the north there. So people continuously lose their homes and no longer know when it's going to stop. So, but the governor trying to blame this fact on Christians that they are now part of Boko Haram. Well, myself, I am a Christian before the coming of the Western Christianity, religious perspectives and all that. Because being a Biafran, and if you are from Southeast, I want you to take note of this. If you are not from Southeast, I would like you to also take note of this and take cognizance of the fact I am about to state now. We believe in God. We believed that God exists before the coming of Christianity. Let me digress a bit from the topic. That is the statement from the governor. We'll come back to that. But I would like to digress a bit to explain this. Before you or any part of Nigeria that accepted Christianity or that believed in Christianity, squarely to some extent, knew it that their history is either, connected to this thing I'm about to say, or is a bit close to that. In the Southeast, Chukwokika is what we believe to be our own God, and that is God in heaven. It is no different from God in heaven. When you hear us say Chukwokika, we are talking about the same God in heaven. So, and we believe that Chukwokika exists. We believe that he is our ancestor. That is, we have to note this. It's very important because most of us used to think maybe everything is all about Christianity. You might not be going to church. Like myself, I can't remember when I went to church last. Being sincere, I'm being very much open. I can't remember when I went to church last, but that doesn't make me less Christianity than any Christian. because I am a natural born Christian than any artificial made Christianity, a Christian persons. When I mean artificial, it doesn't mean that anybody is less Christian than another, but I mean those that believe in European kind of Christianity. So we have to, okay, let me say this, irrespective of how you are seeing our belief that God exists before the Europeans brought down Christianity as a religion to Africa and Nigeria in particular. We believe that Nri also came from heaven. If you are seeing our origin from the other side of the history, but if you are seeing it from migration perspectives, we are believed to be the Jews. Naturally, let's forget about all these contradictions that people bring about at all times. So we are believed to be the Jews, and by migration and all that. Then, if you don't see it in that angle, whichever angle you are seeing it, we recognize God because we call him Chukwokikabiama before the coming of Britain, of Scottish people, of whatever Europeans you can think about that brought down Christianity, including Germans. So now, we cannot do anything as a people without praying to God, including the chief priest, Ezemo, and whatever you may, see as a culture, cannot conduct anything without calling God first, praying to Chukwokikabiama. His name may be called because he has a lot of names, but the fact is that including those that invokes rain, anything priest cannot conduct anything without consulting God first in the southeast so-called geopolitical zone before the coming of Europeans. Likewise, this day, it is still like that. The only thing that the Europeans succeeded in doing is that we brought that their Christianity perspective so easily because it is similar to what we believe in, which is God. We see no difference in that. That is why the Eastern region are all Christians. And if you want to differentiate it, you will say the modern Christianity, which is the European Christianity, and the traditionalist, if you want to differentiate who believes in what and what. And the traditionalists are also Christians. We recognize God before the coming of Christianity. That is fact. So that's aside. The point and reason why I made mention of this fact, I don't want to digress further. There are a lot that attach to this. Is that when you check the history of people that accepted Christianity so easily in Nigeria, if their history is not as the same as this, it is very close to this fact. And it is not in the custom of Christians to carry arms against human of any kind. Even if you find a way, like in the Bible brought by Europeans, it has a history of where Christians resisted the influence of these, or let's say, intimidations by self-defense and all that. So even if any Christian in Nigeria reacted to you, you knew it that Christian have suffered a lot under your intimidations and brutality, before he or she choose to voice out. And we continue to warn you Not that they will just automatically attack you back. It is when they have run to the last end and could no longer see a way of escape. That is when they will have to, be it pushing you or anything, just to see that they don't die because for dying sake. So now, in line with this, I will say that the governor's speech is 100% disheartening and he is so insensitive in this regard. Being a governor that is doing everything possible to take his state back from these people, and all of a sudden he turns back to accuse the people he's governing, forgetting the fact that there are prisoners of war. So they are also prisoners of Boko Haram. So there are those captivated by Boko Haram and retained. He forgot that when Boko Haram kidnaps people, that is, at first they were only attacking Christians and churches and all that. He forgot that a lot of people were kidnapped. Forcefully, those who cannot resist them and who cannot afford to die, renounce their Christian faith. But I want him to know that there is something, when they say that something is inalienably indebted or that something is inborn, it means no matter what you do, you will still behave like a Christian because you were forcefully converted. So if he sees such people, I think he should also note the fact, before I continue, that in international relations, those who were like children who were forcefully recruited into carrying arms against the society are not guilty, even if you take them to any court, so long as they are under 18. So because those things, they were compelled to do them. They did not just choose to do them because they want to do them. So same way, I am not defending or trying to say that Christians are innocent and doesn't have stains. But my point is, he should realize the fact that a lot of people have been kidnapped and forcefully converted to either Muslim or forcefully, made to work for Boko Haram because they want to be alive. They don't want to die. What about those who insisted on being their Christian? REFERENDUM herself, has she been released? Did the governor forget? So that is it on one side. Now, there are a lot of northerners who responded, including Christian Association of Nigeria, including other prominent people in Nigeria. I don't want to talk about those people because all those leaders are politicians, as far as I know. They are made of political perspectives. So I want to quickly read out to us the comments by some few Nigerians. And those Nigerians are core northerners who were displaced from their homes. They are currently homeless, roaming around Nigeria. That is, some of them ran away to other part of Nigeria for the sake of not being victim of Boko Haram. So they commented and kept resisting, saying, criticizing the governor and saying what the fact is. So this is some of their comments. Aisha Yusuf, she said, calling Nigeria a zoo is actually a compliment. It is worse. Killings don't happen in zoos indiscriminately. Now, to further say it, he said, because I don't know if it's she or he, it is more like a jungle, but the den killings in jungles is for a purpose. Nigeria is a category of itself where killings happen indiscriminately with no purpose. Now, let's go ahead. Yusuf Abba Peter He said, I am a Christian from Borno State, displaced by Boko Haram. I lie not, and I can confidently say I have never and will never see any Christian to be a Boko Haram. I am still surprised to hear this from Professor Zulu. So on this note, I continue to say that what the people of Nigeria needs now is referendum to determine the fate of the component part of Nigeria. We cannot continue to be threatened by one people who choose to impose themselves on others or make others look foolish in the same country where everyone has right to grow or should have been allowed to grow in the pace that suits them. That is where we are going to leave it for this program. Subscribe to my channel to support your boy and stay tuned for more updates.